This is my third video on Freehand as part of a series. I'm going to go into Freehand. Let's just have a look around and see what we've got here. Miscellaneous. Miscellaneous has a lot of oddities, shall we say, or miscellaneous items. There's all sorts in here. What I do like to do though, especially when I'm doing my teaching with the customers, let's go for dolphin. Let's just have a look at this. Now, how big is that? Well, if I go to the looking down viewport while I've got the grid on, I can see that that's nearly 10mm long. So I'm going to click this button, which does a 3D scale, and I'm going to make that 10mm long. Actually, let's take it up to about 15mm long. Let's turn that off a moment. The grid. Let's click this button, which takes us to bend. I'm going to move this little dot here, so it's at the nose end. I've got both ways turned on, and I'm going to bend my dolphin like so. And then I'm going to go to 3/4 view, and notice how this flips in 3/4 view when I move, or perspective view. So then what I want to do is go to this view, and let's try this. So I'm going to bend it in one direction, and we're going to bend the flipper down. So let's see what that looks like in 3/4 view. It's kind of a classic pose for a dolphin, so he's kind of jumping up and over. So there's various things I could do with this. I could make a necklace from it, I could have it wrapping around a ring. I just wanted to quickly show you again that bend facility, and these objects render beautifully because they were designed originally in T-splines, which is part of our other product. But what about if there was nothing in miscellaneous? Maybe there was something that you wanted to bring that didn't exist for a very special client. I say special in tongue-in-cheek, but they do exist. So I'm just going to go new session, and I'm going to flick over to the internet, and I've logged into a website called DMI- or whatever you call it, -3d.net. This is a stock of car models. So if I go into cars, there's a whole bunch of cars in here, some European, some American. You know, there is quite a few in here. What I was looking for, hopefully I can find it in a reasonable time scale, is this Freestyle Coupe, which I really like. Click the IWO button, and that downloads that file for you. So I've got a zipped file, so let's just close this down, and I'm just going to go and open up Rhino. So on my desktop I've just double clicked the icon for Rhino 5, and it's opening up another instance of Rhino. And here it is. Let's just get rid of all this stuff over here. Actually, let's just ignore that a moment. So here's my download that I've downloaded, and the file that I will need is this Freestyle Coupe IWO. So I'm just dragging and dropping that to my desktop. Let's just get rid of that zipped file, and then I'm going to drag and drop that to one of the viewports of Rhino, and I'm just going to open up that file. And that's as far as you need to go with Rhino. Please don't be thinking you've got to master Rhino as well. So now what I'm going to do is now save as, because I want to save it as a 3DM, which is the file format that is used by Counter-Sketch 4. So we'll just call this car classic USA, something like that. We'll save that to my desktop. I'm going to click save, and I'm not sure where that's saved to. Let's just click save as. No, it is saving to the desktop. Just wanted to make sure. I'm just going to minimize that and open up Counter-Sketch again. I'm going to go up to here and click import part, and the part I want is this classic car USA. Click open, and now that has now appeared in here. So now what I've got is that classic car as we saw on the website. Very, very powerful little feature to have. So if you ever get one of those customers that gives you a real curveball and they want a ring with a truck on it, or some crazy idea that they've got for a ring, you can do it. So what would I do with that? Well, the first thing is just get an idea of scale of the object. So I'm just going to go to shanks, and I'm going to go up to this shank here, and this is coming out in quite a sympathetic size in relation to this ring. So I'm going to move, oops, I'm not going to move that, let's just move that back. I'm going to grab hold of my car, move that up, let's spin it around like so, and let's go to Mr. Bend. Wrong button. The bend button. We'll go to through finger, and then what we're going to do is we're going to bend the car, and you can stretch it with this tool as well. You can also make it narrower, so the bend facility does more than what I've insinuated previously. So let's just click that. And then I could grab this if I wanted to and just pulled it over like so. Just rotate it around a little bit, press that down, pull that over, press that down. Let's flip that to the other side. Let's look at it in 3/4 view. And one last thing is to give it a bit of a squish, maybe. Let's just squish it this way. Let's see what that looks like. Someone might like that. Who knows? I just wanted to quickly show you how to import a part. So you might want to redo that, rewind this video and watch it again on how to do it, but the things that you can bring in, so if I just go to my user, let's have a look at the kind of things that I've already put in here. This Land Rover Defender, this works quite well. Let's just get rid of that, and I'll leave that on. Let's just hide that a moment. Oops, wrong one. To hide the ring. This works really well. So if I just give that a tweak, flatten that in this direction to 3mm, turn on my bend facility, and then if I bend this coming towards myself, and I've done that wrong, so let's just reverse that. Let's look at this in the looking down viewport. Let's turn on the bend facility, move my handle like so, and let's bend this in this direction. Now this looks really, really cool, but it's only just a little bit of fun. I just wanted to show you the kind of things that you can do. Let's just turn off those. Let's turn the ring back on. Let's grab this little tool, turn my handles back on. Let's go back to this, go back to that. Let's move this up. Let's spin it around like so. So this looks like it's turning a corner, so you see the back wheel on this side. And if I pull that down and just pull it over a tad this way, and let's see what else we can do to this, and voila, strange car ring. So there is some fun stuff that you can do to that. What I was looking for was that's what I was looking for, putting that item on the other side. So let's just see, side by side. No, it's not wanting to play. What I was doing to do is get a copy of that on the other side. Anyway, that's just a little bit of fun. Just thought I'd show you that. Ready for our next video. Bye bye.